Hey glitter babes, and welcome to my channel. Today I am super excited to be filming a first impressions look featuring this soft Glam palette by ABH. I have seen this palette all over Instagram, I have seen it on YouTube, and I just couldn't wait to get my hands on it. I love these shades in this palette. I haven't used it yet because I wanted to do my first full impression on a video for you guys. So first of all, the feeling of this palette is super soft. It's like the Prism palette. It's velvety. I love the color. It's super nice. It feels great. And then when you open it up, you have 14 shades. You have shimmers and you also have mattes, and it comes with a mirror like the standard ABH palettes do, and it also comes with a brush. I won't be using the brush, I'll be using my own, but their brushes aren't that bad considering it does come with the palette, so that's a good deal. And as well, on the first row here, it comes with this really white shade called Tempera, and on the other end we have Mulberry, which is the darker shade. And then here we have Dusty Rose. I love this shade, it looks so pretty. And then on the end is Noor, and then in between you have your warm shades, and then you have your metallics on the top, which Dusty Rose and Rose Pink. Look, Rose Pink is so pretty, and Sultry. Oh my god, this looks amazing and I can't wait to use it. And the next thing I got from Sephora was this highlighter here, the Anastasia Beverly Hills and AMREZY highlighter. And as you can see, it has the star detailing and also the black with the rose gold around the sides. And I just think the packaging is so pretty. And then here we go. This is it. Oh my god. Like, I love the waves. The waves give it that extra detail that other highlights don't really have. You know, it's just really pretty, and I think it just goes with this color. It's like a soft gold. I actually did swatch this. It feels smooth. This is what it looks like. It's like a smooth consistency. It's not as creamy as the Aurora Glow Kit, but then again, it doesn't have as much glitter. It's more of like this beautiful subtle glow, but it's also really not that subtle. So it's really pretty and it reflects so much. Oh my god, like it's really stunning. It's super stunning. So without further ado, let's get started using the Soft Glam palette. To start off the look, I went in with this Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and then I used the Tempera Matte White from the palette, and I placed this all over my eyelids using a fluffy eyeshadow brush. Once that's blended, I used a slightly bigger fluffy brush and went in with that shade Orange Soda. And I'm just working this transition shade into my crease. And I really liked this shadow because it was super blendable and it had just the right amount of pigment. And it's perfect for a transition color in your crease. So this one is a thumbs up for me. And then I went in with the shade Burnt Orange just to deepen up the crease. And I'm just going back and forth, working that where I put the color Orange Soda. And just keep depositing that color, just deepening the crease area. Blending back and forth motions. Just blending away. Then I'm going in with the shade Dusty Rose, which is that deep mauve purple color. I love this shade. I'm just putting that on the outer portion of my crease. And I'm using a fluffy eyeshadow brush as well. Just bringing it up towards where the crease, but concentrating the color on the outer corner of my eye. This shade was really buildable, so a little bit went a long way. And I just wanted to deepen up that outer corner. So I love the shade Mulberry. It's a super deep burgundy. It's so pretty. And the color with Dusty Rose, it makes it pop. So you're just placing that on the outer corners. The only thing I didn't like about this shade was I noticed a lot of fallout. Compared to the other shades in the palette that I used, it had quite a lot of fallout. As you can see, it was really powdery, but the pigment is there. One thing about ABH shadows is they're super pigmented, very blendable. It was very much blendable despite the pigment problem with the fallout. But once I cleaned it up, it was awesome. So I just blend it into the crease area so I don't have any harsh lines. Just back and forth motions right where we placed that burnt orange color. Just blend away. Blending is key in eyeshadow. And once that's blended, you're gonna go in with a flat top brush. And I'm going to be using the color Rose Pink, which is a metallic shade from the palette. And it really didn't have pigment when I applied it without water. So I'm using my rose water and I'm just spraying it, and then I'm going to place the color on. And I noticed that the pigment was much better when I wet the brush. So I would recommend when you use these shadows, the metallic shades, just wet your brush and just apply it like that, because the pigment payoff is much better. And from what I saw so far, I really like it. So I'm just concentrating that rose pink color on the center and the inner corner of my eyelid. And I'm just placing that down, and make sure you don't bring it too far into your eye because you want to maintain that crease color there. And then I'm just blending out the harsh lines. Then for the inner corner, I'm going in with that beautiful gold champagne shade Fairy, and I'm putting this in the inner corner of my eye. I really love this shade. It's one of my faves that I used for this look. It's really beautiful. It has a yellow undertone. It's just gorgeous. So I put this in the inner corner for that pop. It's really blendable. It's creamy. The metallic shades were great. I really do like the metallic shades that I used. Just put that in the inner corner. And then I'm going in with a little brush and just concentrating that mulberry color underneath my eyelid near my waterline. And then I'm just blending that back and forth. And then going in with a slightly fluffier brush and just making sure it's blended. Then it's time for eyeliner. I'm using the NYX Liquid Matte Eyeliner, and I'm not making too much of a dramatic wing, just a very slight soft wing, because this is a soft glam look, so you want it to be very beautiful and girly and simple. Now it's time for concealer. I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape concealer, of course, and I'm putting that underneath my eyelids and any blemishes you would like to cover and conceal. And then blending it out with a damp beauty blender. Then I'm using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, applying that all over. Just applying that and then blending it out with my foundation brush. And I also forgot to mention I applied mascara off camera. So time for contour. I'm using my ABH contour kit and I'm applying it with my A18 brush. And I'm applying it onto my cheekbones and also my forehead. chiseling those cheeks and blending it out with my all-time favorite blending brush by e.l.f. And I'm just going upwards motions side to side, blending out where I place the color, making sure it's not so harsh, and just blending away upward motions. This is my exercise. And then I'm going to bake with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, placing that where I put the contour. So now is the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to glow. I'm going to be using this highlighter for the first time, and I cannot wait. I'm using my highlighting brush, and I'm applying it dry first. And as you can see, it gives it a subtle glow, but I want to glow, so I'm going to spray it with my rose water. I noticed that the texture of it dry is a little bit chalky compared to the glow kits by Anastasia Beverly Hills, but when you wet it, it becomes creamier and it just looks amazing. As you can see, I applied it with my finger on my nose as well as my cupid's bow because it gives it a little bit more pigment compared to the brush, but the brush is awesome wet on the cheekbones. I love this glow. It's so beautiful. It's like a glow from within. It's not as glittery as the other ABH glow kits, but this highlighter is amazing, as you can see by my face. And then I'm going to be using a very small brush and just applying that to my brow bone. And as you can see, it just lifts that brow bone up and it just enhances it. It's just stunning. And this highlighter reflects the light so well. Yes, now that we're glowing to the gods, I'm going to be applying this ABH liquid lipstick on the outer corners of my lips. This is in the shade Stripped. And then I'm using a NYX Liquid Lingerie lipstick in the shade Silk Indulgence on the center of my lip as well. So this is my completed soft glam look. I absolutely love how it came out, and I think the soft glam palette is actually awesome, and I would give it 4 stars as well as the highlighter 4 stars. They're super blendable and actually really pigmented. If you enjoyed this video, you can comment your thoughts down below and give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel. I make new videos every week, and don't forget to press that notification bell.